Hello everyone, today I am ready with another video on the error message which we get when we return any book in Koha. This problem generally does not occur in all the system or in all the Koha version. But in some of the cases or in some of the system, it has been noticed that it populates the error message when we check in any book, and it shows the error like the item has not been checked in due to a configuration issue in your system. You must ask an administrator to take a look at the about page and search for the data problem section. So in this video we are going to discuss that how we can overcome this problem and what is the solution. So basically what happens when the book is issued and the user when comes to library to return the document or a book which is issued in his name or her name, so this message is populated by Koha and we get this error. So first of all, this problem is known as Koha auto increment problem. So I am going to show you that how we can overcome this problem. First we have to know that what exactly happens. So to know that, I have taken this from the internet. This is not my problem actually, because I am using the Koha latest version, and in the latest version I did not find this problem. So I have taken this image from internet, and so just to demonstrate, when I go to my Koha, login with my user credentials, and I go to about Koha. So here in system information, see, right now I am not getting any warning, but generally if you get the warning like this, like data problems, problems found in patron, biblios, items, checkouts, holds, all these are the tables in the Koha library database which you have created and installed Koha in your system. So we have to find now generally it will display the number in each table. Like in the patron, it is showing that the following ID exists in both tables, borrowers and deleted borrowers. Similarly, the biblios, in the both two tables, biblios and deleted biblio, these are the number which are existing. These are the ID which are existing, and because of this only the system populates this message, the item has not been checked in due to a configuration issue. So it's a very simple thing. Let me show you. I am not getting error here. So if I get the same error in my page, what I have to do, first I have to, this is the problem related to the duplicate ID generated automatically, the Koha ID means increment. So we have to delete those. How we can fix this issue? First we have to clean up that incorrect data record from the database. So in order to delete or in order to remove those incorrect data from the database, first we have to connect to the MySQL server. So for that you have to connect to your, open the terminal and write MySQL space -u space root space -p and then hit enter. And if you are using any password to connect to MySQL, then connect to your MySQL. Now I have connected to my MySQL server. and I will only be using the particular database which I have created at the time of installation. So I write use space Koha underscore library. So Koha underscore library is my database name which I have given at the time of installing the Koha. If you have used in place of library some other name, so you can give that Koha underscore that database name. So I will instruct the MySQL that okay, you use this particular database in order to delete the record from the database. Now we have to delete the corrupted record from the respective tables. So as I mentioned here that I assume that I have to delete this ID 2958 from these two tables. So first I am telling you through command how we can delete, and after that I will be telling you that how we can delete using the graphical user interface also. Both the possibilities are there. So those who are comfortable with command, so they can easily open the terminal, connect to database and delete these records. And if you find difficult deleting from here, so you can use GUI. So I will write here I have instructed the MySQL to use Koha underscore library database. So I am inside the Koha underscore library database now. Now I have to write the command like delete from, this is the syntax which I have to use for deleting the records. Delete from, delete deleted borrowers where borrower number in capital IN in bracket 2958 and then bracket close and then semicolon, and I have to hit enter here. So what it will do, it will remove that incorrect data from the database and your problem will be solved. Similarly, if the date, we have to check first the borrower data, means we have to remove the same thing from the borrower also. So we have to write delete from borrowers where borrower number in the same number. So this particular ID will be deleted from both the tables. Now we can see that many numbers are there in biblios, items, checkouts and holds. So we have to execute the command in the same way, only the table names will be changed, command will remain same. So let me show you. I am going to delete from the biblios. You can see here deleted biblios and biblio. So I will remove these ID in one go. So I will write delete from deleted biblio where biblio number in bracket, now give all the numbers separated by comma, all the number, and when you finish all the number you just close the bracket and followed by semicolon and hit enter. So what it will do, it will execute the command and delete all the existing ID which are creating problem while returning the book. So in this way you can delete the numbers which are creating problem while returning the document. So this is the simple way to remove the corrupted data from the database through command. The same thing we can also do through graphical user interface also. So for that, first you have to, I just come out of my database and clear the screen. For using the graphical user interface, first you have to install phpMyAdmin. In order to install phpMyAdmin, open the terminal, log in with root, and then give the command apt-get space install space phpMyAdmin. So when you hit enter, it will collect the information from internet, the repository, and it will install. Be careful. I'll discuss in another video what are the difficulties you may face while installing the phpMyAdmin, but I am also mentioning here that what you can face the problem while installing the phpMyAdmin. While installing the phpMyAdmin, you have to provide the password to open the phpMyAdmin with root. So whatever the password you have given to MySQL at the time of installation, the same password you have to provide while installing the phpMyAdmin. Then only you will be able to connect to database through phpMyAdmin. phpMyAdmin is only the graphical user interface to connect to your MySQL database. So be careful while installing. It will ask you to provide the password. Give the same password which you have used while installing the MySQL database. Okay. Now suppose I have installed, my installation is over. So I open the browser, I open the another is tab. Now I type here localhost phpMyAdmin and hit enter. So here you can see that Koha_library database is displayed. As I have already explained that phpMyAdmin is the graphical user interface which will allow you to browse the content or detail of the MySQL database. So you can see in the terminal we were able to see all the databases with the help of command prompt, but here we can see with the help of graphical user interface. And so this phpMyAdmin graphical user interface will allow you to go around and whatever you want to do you can do. You can see all the tables. You see here the Koha_library database, and here you can see all the tables listed in alphabetical order. Either you can click here. When you click here, it will show the fields at the right side, or if you click on directly the Koha_library database, so all the table names will be given here, and you can click anywhere and it will open the particular table, and inside that field you can see. So the discussion is that how we can delete the ID from the particular table. So let me take you particular table where we are having the problem. Like if I am having the problem in particular video, I can search here means particular table. So suppose I am having some problem in this table. So you can see here that these are the field, and I assume that this biblio number generated ID 1 is the ID which is creating problem and not allowing me to return the book. So I just choose this, select this, and I click on delete. Similarly, there are other tables. So you have to find that particular table, and you have to see what are the IDs generated in Koha, so you can delete accordingly in the particular table, from the particular table. Like there is a deleted borrowers. So in the when we were discussing in the terminal, we discussed that how we can delete the particular ID from the deleted borrower. So we have to find first the table deleted borrower, and from here we can see that these are the fields. Since I do not have any problem, that's why it is not showing any ID. If it was there any ID, I can choose from here and I can delete. So the whole idea behind this PHP MyAdmin showing PHP MyAdmin is to make the things easy, or you can say that I wanted to show you that how easily you can delete the ID from the database from particular table, and you can remove the ID in easy way. So this is the second method you can use, and easy method to delete the particular ID from the table from Koha_library database. So I hope I have been able to make you understand that how you can delete the ID from the different tables in Koha_library database. If you have any query or question, you can drop me a mail. I will definitely be happy to reply on those mails where you are seeking my experience, or if I can help you in any way to solve your problem, I'll be really happy. So thank you very much for watching this video. Have a nice day.